Before we get to those stories, breaking news at 4, Jackson police are investigating a deadly shooting that happened on Perkins Street. Hinds County Coroner Jeremiah Howard said the victim was in his mid-40s and he died from a gunshot wound. The motive of the shooting is unknown at this time, and there is no information about any suspects. Stay with 3 on your side and WLBT.com for the latest information.